Hey, what's going on, guys? It's gonna be a nice little Easter egg guide to help anyone that might be struggling with this map, whether it's just the Easter egg or the boss fight. This guide is gonna help anyone that might need it. I'm gonna be showing you how to maximize points in the beginning of the early rounds, and different little side Easter eggs to get free perks and free upgrades to help you get into the boss fight in the lowest round possible, and also different strategies to help beat Nathan and the boss fight as easy as possible. Before we get in, the only thing we're really going to need is to have the dual wield attachment on your GS45s. You can just copy my whole class setup right here, but that's really the only thing you really need. Optional, but if you have the Killjoy Gobblegum and the Temporal Gift Gobblegum, that will help you really destroy the boss fight later on. No, but you don't have to use it. It is an optional thing. Now, everyone should have those Gobblegums because they are blue, so you get them pretty easily. But if you don't have them, it's not the end of the world. To start the game, you can start off with any gun you would like, just anything but the GS45, so we're going to buy that off the wall to skip some rarity, but spawn it with any gun you want, make sure there's a suppressor on the front so you get more salvage drop, and make sure you go for as many headshots as possible. You get 90 points for a body kill, 105 for a melee, and 115 for headshots, so make sure you get as many headshots as you possibly can to maximize points. When you're going to power, make sure you go through the PhD side. Come down here through the garage, and open up this door I'm going in the video, and come down here to the water. In the water here, we're going to start getting some early upgrades. So, as many of you might know, there is fish in the water. There'll be a little bubbling, and you can throw a grenade or an explosive weapon at it. As you can see, I'm looking around for the bubbles, see if they're here. And just literally just throw anything at it. I have C4 in the video, but it doesn't really matter what you use. You can use concussions, just blow it up, and you can see it drops points and stuff out of the water. And just try to get as many fishing spots in this area as you can. There'll probably only be like 1 to 2 that spawn on round 4 here, but just look for as many as you possibly can. When you get here in the power room, make sure you check these locations in here for the water for more fish. There should be, there's like 4 or 5 different spawns here. They just spawn along like the edges where I'm at, just all the way around. Just check. Again, just kill as many fish as you possibly can. After you get power and Pack-a-Punch on, come back up here to the spawn room and buy yourself some GS45s. Now that we got ourselves some GS45s, you can go ahead and put dead wire on them, specifically dead wire, and then now we can start the Easter egg. So you want to hit the Pack-a-Punch lift with the GS45 with dead wire, and you want to look in the window behind you. Now you're going to shoot this box, and there's going to be an electrical box in the window, and you're going to shoot it. It's going to move a thing of electricity to the next box, and then the next box. But basically what I want you to do is just do exactly what I do on screen. So yeah, see right here, I shoot the first box in the window, it moves to the second box, then I hit the third box. Now we're going to go over here to the right, and there's no time limit on this. We're going to come up here, and we're going to interact with this computer. It's going to turn on when you interact with it. See? I know I'm a bit fast, but and we're going to come over here to the left, and we're going to interact with another computer up here. This is 2 of 3. And we're going to make our way into the jug room. I'm going to shoot this last box up on the ceiling, and then this last box right here, and then kill this girl, and she's going to drop a little key card, and make sure you pick that up. After you get the key card, you're going to make your way over to this briefcase and open it up, and a bunch of spiders are going to spawn. Now, don't do what I did and walk right under them. Make sure you, back up a little bit and just take out all these spiders. There's a bunch of free points. Get headshots on them if you can. But just take out all these spiders, and then before we go back to that little room, we're going to jump off the edge here and turn on the last computer. See, I almost went, but I forgot. Come back, jump down here. There's a fish spot there, I don't think I get it though. And then right up here to the right is the computer. Come back up here in this room and put the thing in here in this little computer, and then this code will pop up. Now you can either bribe Peck for the code, do the math yourself, or I actually have a link in the description with a little solver. Just input the symbols from the sticky notes as you see fit, and it will give your code straight up. Once you type in your code, you have to wait till round 9 now. So what I would do now is go up and Pack-a-Punch your dual pistols, and we're going to do a couple little things before we just start flipping rounds till round 9. we're going to come back down here and live our Pack-a-Punch GS45s, and we're going to look for even more fishing spots. Like I said, we want to get as many fish dead as possible, because after we build the Wonder Weapon, the way it works is the more fish you kill, the better the rewards in the crates in the water drop. So the goal is to get as many fishing spots dead before round 9. And then after round 9, we're going to build the Wonder Weapon, and then we're going to open up all the crates after we do that in the water, and then we'll have a better chance of getting stuff like purple ether tools, Pack-a-Punch crystals, perks, salvage. It's just a way to get a lot of points and a lot of free upgrades very easily. We're going to come to Pack-a-Punch room and check even more fishing spots. As you can see, there's one right here. I get points. And in this next fishing spot I get over here, I actually do get a green ether tool. But it doesn't really matter because my GS45 is already green. But I'm just going to play a bunch of footage of me getting all my fishing spots on this round, so you can see where some of the spawns are. And you can just in your game, just look all these different spawns I'm going to show you and get as many fishing kills as you can. When it comes to this spot right here under the boat, I shoot it, just kill the fish, but don't die for these rewards. It's just 50 salvage, it's not the end of the world. So just don't die for these rewards. Just make it to an island and just leave it. It's not the end of the world. I forgot to mention, but make sure you're also getting as many dig spots as possible on these islands and in the caves on the main map, because they can also drop salvage. And again, we're trying to get as much salvage as we possibly can. When you make your way here to Crab Island, make sure you shoot this little box on top of the tree like I do in the video. That is for a free perk Easter egg and also a bunch of free points Easter egg. So just right up here on the thing, just go ahead and shoot that. After you're done making your rounds, come over here and do this crab Easter egg. They'll be on the ground. Just hit one with your bat and it will start it. And then all you have to do is just play whack-a-mole basically and get as many crabs as you can. I'm not sure how many you actually have to hit to get the free perk, but I've never not gotten the free perk. Now in this game I get Deadshot, which is good, but not the best. But again, you could get free PhD or Jug or Speed Colas. You know, free perk is a free perk. After you get back to the main island and found every fishing spot you possibly could, just start flipping the rounds. And before you get to round 9, our main focus is going to be setting up enough points to get PhD and Jug. Once you've flipped around to round 8, come back here to the Crab Island and come where I do and do the second part of the Crab Easter egg. After you finish this one, you will get a lot of points. Come back to the main island and come over here to Jug and get on top of this box. And there's actually a basketball on the roof. Just jump up and shoot around where I do, and you will get a hit marker. And when you get that hit marker, it's pretty much guaranteed that this basketball will land in the hoop, and you'll get a free 2,000 points. Once it hits round 9, come over and pick up this multiphasic resonator and get on the nearest boat, and then come to the island where I go to in the video.
They won't. They're fucking in pieces.
Once you get to this island, hold X on the orb thing, and then start here and wait till it shocks a zombie, and then the zombie's gonna light up blue. Kill that zombie, and then hold X on the orb and bring it into the blue orb. See right here, I pick it up and bring it inside of it like that. And also, like I did earlier, a couple seconds ago, open up all the crates that you see. I see I got a blue ether tool out of that, so boom, that's an easy rarity skipped. And just do this twice, and then you're gonna have to move on to the next island.
So much.
And make sure when you fill it up that you actually pick up the resonator, so you don't have to come back.
plenty more where that came from. An island like this would make a perfect smuggling outpost. If it weren't for all the,
You have a talent for understatement. This place is a cesspit of pseudoscience. Tear them to pieces!
Maybe crushed his skull.
It was supposed to liquefy, not ignite. Logic have no place here.
I'm ready tapping on his house. You gonna see him walking.
After it's done, make sure you pick up this little item it drops here, and then after this we're going to be moving on to the Nathan fight. So if you want to, you can actually throw a C4 up here and get this free insta-kill, but unfortunately I missed my C4, but for anyone that can land that C4 up on the top left corner, you can get a free insta-kill for what we're about to do. Now come back to this little small room and build your beam smasher. Alright, for the next part of the Easter egg, we're going to get a hard drive. So there's 3 tentacle traps across the map, and there's a little key card under one of them. Whichever one has a key card under it, we want to activate that trap and shoot it with the beam smasher till the key card drops out. Once you get that hard drive, come back to the spawn room and give it to Peck. Then after that, we need to go find a code. The first number of your code is on this clock right here, inside in this window. You want to look at the hour hand, and whichever is the closest number to the hour hand is the one you want to go to. So if it's the hour hand is in between 8 and 7, then you want to go to 7. But in my game, it was on 1. The next code over here is on this little card there. Whatever number's on that card, mine was 5. So my code is 15. And then the last digit of the code is over here, is the number of people waiting. So it's 5. So my code is 155. Now we're going to start getting to the Nathan boss fight. So for me, since I have enough points, and you honestly should too at this point, I double pack a bunch of my pistols. Now if you have an insta-kill, if you have the insta-kill, either the Gobblegum or the one from the C4, this is where you're going to want to use it. You're going to pop it right before the boss fight starts, and you're just going to destroy this guy. But even with double pap, you still destroy this guy. So hold X in this little window, and then after that, you want to hold X on the keypad and type in your code. And then after that, you want to hold X on one of those little things around the sides of the tube, and then he's going to spawn in. Again, right here would be where you would pop your insta-kill, and then just fight Nathan. If I'm being completely honest, if you have at least double pack-a-punch or an insta-kill or both, this fight is a cakewalk.
Damn, bro.
No, it can't end like this. Back down.
Bro.
I don't want to do this. Stop.
Look what they've done to me.
And just like that, you beat the Nathan boss fight. After you beat Nathan, jump right down here to the right and pick up his key card.
I'm gonna need you to input the command via a PC in the communications room. Got it? Chop chop.
After you get the key card, come here under the boat and go up here, the door should open. Now, and once you pick up one of these little tubes, a lockdown step is going to start. Now there is a trick where if you throw a shock charge at this door at the right time or something, you can actually skip this entire lockdown. I messed it up. In fact, I actually don't even know how to do it, but it doesn't really matter too much because this lockdown is pretty easy. You just stay here for, I don't know, like a couple seconds and then you're done. And you get a free max ammo at the end. Once you finish this, you're going to pick up one of the tubes and get on the boat. There's 3 locations these tubes can go, and you just have to repair them. There is one on Crab Island, one in the Speed Cola Tunnel, and one under Elemental Pop. And you have to just figure out which 2 need repairing, and repair it. See this one on Crab Island right here, as you can see, has already been repaired, so I don't need that one. So my 2 are the ones under the Elemental Pop, and then one in the Speed Cola Tunnel. Just note that you cannot sprint or slide when you're doing this. You are very slow, so just be careful of that. You can only lightly jog or walk when holding these tubes.
We sure we want to contact this AI thing?
Stop popping up. Born viruses.
You got those?
Probably.
What form you're breathing?
Yeah, that's kind of like born viruses.
Just the virus, it's not the form?
Yeah.
Once you get these fully repaired, Samantha is going to yap for a long time. When she's done talking, she's going to want you to meet up in the guard tower, and Peck will give you this laptop. Now we only have 1 step left till we're in the boss fight. In this last step, we have to go around the map and hack 3 buoys, and then after we hack 3 buoys, we have to defuse 3 bombs inside the pack-a-punch room. And this is on a time limit. And if you do not do it in the time limit, then you will fail. You will blow up the whole map, you will die, your game is over. The 2 to 3 things I can recommend to help get this done easier is smoke grenades. You can either put them on in your class at the beginning or craft one that will help to, when you're defusing the bombs. Shock charges or ether shroud, which is what I use. I use ether shroud and 1 smoke. The timer starts when you hack your first buoy. So you're just going to go from buoy to buoy and hack 3 of them, and then the timer will reset to 5 minutes, and then you have to go to the pack-a-punch room and defuse the 3 bombs. Now, I'm just going to play out this segment so you can see how I do it, and you can, take notes from how I do it and put it in your own game. The route I take for the buoys is I'm pretty sure the fastest one, if you're having trouble with that. And then, I don't do the bomb defusing the most efficient way, but again, ether shroud, smoke grenades, shock charges, things like that, monkey bombs will all be super helpful in the bomb defusing thing if you're struggling, and also if you can spare the salvage.
Hell yeah, sweet my deal.
Connection established. Overriding submarine controls.
Ha! In your fucking face, Modi. Damn you!
I'm gonna need a few minutes alone with her. Got some things I need to say.
So, you convinced the synaptic algorithm module to assist you. Well, I have a little remote control surprise of my own. Authorization code RM75. Activate Apocalypse Protocol.
Arming self-destruct system.
People look
Commencing
so
countdown
real.
to thermonuclear detonation.
Oh dear, I'm afraid the entire island will soon be vaporized. Sam, can you deactivate the detonators?
No, and you don't have time to reach minimum safe distance. Your only option is to deactivate them manually.
This one's defused. I think.
You took a detonator offline. How very clever. But believe me, your efforts are in vain.
See ya. This is not red wire, green wire. I'm fucking colorblind.
Your courage in the face of futility is admirable. No, really. Or is it just desperation.
Look like the clock on legs.
Apocalypse protocol deactivated.
After this, we are ready to go into the boss fight. So now it's just setup. Get every single perk you would want. Get at least double pack-a-punch on your pistols with gold rarity, and make sure you have a chopper gunner or a mutant injection. I'd recommend a chopper gunner though before going into the boss fight. You could probably get most of this done by round 20. Now I could have gone into the boss fight round 15 here, but I wanted to play in someone else's sake and get everything necessary that someone might need. You can use you can craft a chopper gunner. You can get it from the gold keys. The manglers drop it. I actually get multiple chopper gunners from manglers and from the key right here. So just again do that. Get gold rarity on your pistols. Get a chopper gunner. All the perks you might need. I would say you don't really need melee macchiato, and you don't really need stamina, but it does help. But besides that, all the other, and you don't really need elemental pop either, but it does really help a lot. But I would say the perks that I have in the video, I would recommend a lot. You could go without Deadshot too. But again, this is all set up. You can get triple pack again if you want. I'm saying at least double pack. And then also make sure you have, if you want to use it, get a Killjoy and a Temporal Gift Gobblegum before going into the boss fight.
How'd she even stay?
Okay, to go into the boss fight, there's a door right next to Melee Macchiato. You just want to hold X on that, wait a couple of seconds, and it will send you in the boss fight. Now again, I'm going into the boss fight with just gold, double pack pistols, and then like 5 perks. This is definitely set up for sure. You can set up way more than this, and again, it will make the fight easier the more the setup. And you can go onto this boss fight in around 30, but it's not really necessary, depending on how good you are or how much you trust yourself. The boss will not start attacking until you shoot him first, so you have a lot of time to just pop your gobblegums like I do right here and shred him. So this boss is 3 phases. It has the first phase, which is just the normal squid, and then he'll have weak spots on each side of his shoulders that alternate, and you just shoot it. And then the second phase, he's all fiery, and his weak spot is his mouth, and then you just want to shoot his mouth. And then on the third phase, you want to stick to the front of the map. Honestly, you want to stick to the front of the map the whole time, but obviously don't die for it. In the third phase, he turns electric, and you just want to shoot his eyeballs while he's electric. And then he does do a little charge attack that will wipe out the map if you are not behind one of those crates. And Ether Shroud does not protect you from this, so I will point it out when it gets there. But the charge attack is make sure you are standing behind one of those crates, or when he does the charge attack, you can pop your chopper gunner, and the chopper gunner will shred this boss. Now, I don't use my chopper gunner, but feel free to use your chopper gunner in your thing. It is a safety measure, or if you want to just finish off the boss with it. But again, I would definitely save the chopper gunner for the third phase if you are going to use it. I'm going to let the gameplay in the background play out for the full thing, so you can see how I do the boss fight in case you need any extra help or visual aid. I hope this helped you beat the boss fight and get this Easter egg done, and good luck.
It's gonna want payback.
Short. How's it coming?
Going good?
Okay. My somebody's still alive. What do you mean make another one? I don't get it. We actually cloned.
Yeah.
Why they do that? Why they bait him out? Trying to custom?
Well, we put a hurt on him, but what will he look like when he comes back? Like something we must kill.
I swear, Peck, I'd give you less than that for a cold beer right now.
I'm gonna get a snack after this. At this one.
Alright. I'm gonna make food after this too.
Bro, how long is it gonna take?
I don't know. You don't watch it. You don't have to watch it with me.
It's messed up, man.
Oh.
Messed up.
I've already seen this twice.
Fucked up.
Oh, I won't be longer than like 20 minutes.
What are you making?
I don't know. I gotta find something to make. That's why I'm not giving you the direct answer.
Oh, let me get fucking over, bitch.
Right there. Right back.
That's actually how
Well done. That looked